So, first off, I have to apologize because I have been trying to get the audio to work or the video to work so that I could film this voiceover without any background noise, but it was just not working, and I've been waiting like a whole day for it to work and it still hasn't. So my only option right now is to film this voiceover while watching the footage on my laptop, but unfortunately my laptop makes a little bit of fan noise, so I hope you don't hear it. I turned the mic sensitivity down to reduce it as much as possible, but you might still be able to hear it, so I'm sorry about that. But I really wanted to get this video out before the Not Cry release, because this is my farming for Not Cry video, so it kind of doesn't make sense to upload it after Not Cry gets released. So yeah, anyway, that's just what we're dealing with right now. But yeah, in this video I farmed some chests and I did some exploration in Inazuma. I finally got my reputation level high enough that I could craft the compass, so that's what I'm using in this video. I have to say that farming in Inazuma is way harder than in Mondstadt and Liyue. It takes way more time. So there's I don't farm much Primogems in this video. Little spoiler, I think in the end I farmed enough for one witch, just one, and I played for like an hour and I just got one wish out of that, so that was kind of disappointing, but one wish is one wish, you know, and it can make the difference between a 5-star and no 5-star. Also, sometimes when I'm farming, I am really doing something embarrassing because this game can sometimes be a little bit hard, not gonna lie. And so I cut out like my embarrassing moments because there were a few challenges that I attempted and that I failed. So I cut this out because I'm embarrassed, you know. But yeah, I think here I thought that one of these barrels was a chest. I don't know, it's so stupid, but it looks like a chest from the side, you know. And it says that there's a chest here on the map, but I found it quickly enough. Honestly, like, crafting the compass was pretty hard because you have to find 30 beetles to craft it, and it was a challenge to find them. Oh my god. I used like Goro on my team to locate them, but it was really difficult and they were in like weird spots. So it took me a while to do that. But yeah, how are you guys? For me right now it's now Tuesday and I live in Europe, so for me Genshin will go into maintenance tonight around 12 o'clock, and then the update will be available tomorrow morning. So I am thinking of going to sleep early tonight, like pretty early, and then waking up really early tomorrow to play. I don't know, is that a little bit obsessive of me? I don't know, but I thought, you know, if I'm gonna play, I'm going to film it, obviously. And filming in the morning when everyone is still asleep might be nice because then it's really quiet. Because I think right now you might be able to hear some sounds coming from downstairs. And yeah, I try to film at night when it's a little bit more quiet, but I really had to get this video out today, so I'm sorry for any background noises. And I hope that this video is still like relaxing. If not, please look forward to my new video and not cry. It's gonna be more relaxing. And on top of that, I also filmed a Wuthering Waves video yesterday, my first time playing, and that's also going to be uploaded pretty soon. It's So here you can see a few cuts where I cut myself, footage of myself falling. The Sealies in Inazuma are really annoying. They move so quickly and so far. So this took so much time, and then you just get like 2 Primogems for it. It's kind of sad, but yeah. I'm so excited for Not Cry, you guys. I'm so excited for like something new in this game. Even though I didn't play for a really long time, I feel like at this point I'm pretty caught up and a little bit tired of it. Like I am excited for something new. I'm still debating if I should get Llama or not. Like the more I see of her, the more I want her. I always have that with Genshin Impact characters. Like on first glance, I'm like, okay, she's fine, I guess. But then the more I see of her, the more I want her. But I've been doing some calculations and looking at my wishes so far, and I think I want to save up for Columbina for sure. Like I want to guarantee her, and I want to save up for Escoffier. I think she's more what I need right now than Llama, and Llama will be back, right? But yeah, I also really like Sandrone, but I think she's coming out like near the end of this, version. And I like Alice, but I don't know if I would go for her. Like I would probably get her on a rerun or something. My main priority is Columbina. I have liked her ever since I saw her first leaks, so I'm just making sure that I can get her at all costs. But yeah, I haven't gotten Welkin in a while, and I don't know if I want to. I kind of like being a free-to-play person. But yeah, I think with the new region there is a lot of resources that we can get, and there's going to be like the event, the anniversary where we get a free temple, and yeah, I think we're gonna get a lot of chances to farm Primogems. So I think if I stay free to play, I will be okay. I will be able to get Columbina for sure, because right now I'm at 130 something wishes. I am at a 50-50, so that's why I'm saving up 180. But I should be able to collect 50 more wishes before she comes out. So I'm set for Columbina. But yeah. Let me know, like, are you farming for anyone? Are you collecting or waiting for someone? I'm very curious. And do you spend money on the game? That's also something I'm curious about. I don't know, like, I don't like spending money on this game because I know it's a free game, so I try to not do it. But yeah, I used to be someone who built pity, and building pity is kind of like not a real thing, because every time you pull a wish, you have a chance of pulling a 5-star. And I've learned from first-hand experience that it can go wrong, and then you have a character that you don't necessarily want, and you wasted your resources that you saved for the character you actually wanted. So I stopped doing that. I no longer like gamble on Genshin. I try to save up so that I can guarantee a character. Like for example, right now I am saving up so I can guarantee Columbina, and then I only wish once she comes out and I know I can get her for sure, or almost for sure. Like with Inazuma, have so much left to do in this game in terms of exploration. There are so many like hangout events and story quests I haven't done, and many world quests. World quests are like my least favorite because they are so much harder. But I have to do them at some point. I'm just procrastinating on them. But yeah, you can see like I get 2 Primogems from one chest, so that means for one wish you need to open 80 chests, and that's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know what my parents are doing, but they're making a lot of noise downstairs. It's kind of annoying and frustrating. Sometimes, you know, you just want to film a video and then there's so much noise going on, and then you have to constantly wait and cut things out, and it's just really annoying. You just want everyone to be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. But yeah, that's why filming at night is the best. But even then, there can be noises. Noises. Here I, like, got really lost, so that's why I cut some part out of this. I think this video is like 30 minutes, but my footage was like 70 or something. I cut out quite a lot. But yeah, I played Wuthering Waves, and I think it's a pretty fun game. It's pretty similar to Genshin Impact so far, though the combat is a bit different. But I don't know if I would really play it daily, just like I play Genshin Impact. To me, the vibes that I get from Genshin Impact are more fun, more cutesy or something, and I think I prefer that. And also, I'm just super invested in this game. I've played this game for years. I don't know, I think my account is pretty good in terms of like the characters that I own. I own quite a lot of 5 stars in this game. Have you guys ever thought about like selling your account? I wouldn't, but I would be curious to know how much my account would be worth. I think there's people who would pay for my account. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would ever sell it because it's just something I treasure so much, you know. And I did spend money on this account. Not a lot, but some money. I've had walk-in a few times now. I think I spent maybe like 40 euros on this account. Something like that. And then I think I bought one bundle once when I really, really wanted Kokomi. But yeah, this game is so fun, and it kind of gives me something to look forward to, you know, because it's based in like real time. You get real-time updates, new releases and stuff, so it gives me something to look forward to. You know, like the Krai update, I've been looking forward to that for a few weeks now, and then whenever you have a character that you really want, you can look forward to their release and stuff like that. So last Sealy to complete this puzzle, so that was kind of annoying. I wasted a lot of time, but yeah, eventually I will find it, I hope. But yeah, Inazuma is such an old region at this point, but I still have yet to explore most of it. I mean, I've been in all of these areas multiple times, but I just haven't done like the puzzles and found the chests. So there's a lot to do. I really like Inazuma, but I don't know, when you first enter Inazuma, it's such a dark place, and that kind of always has stayed the vibe for me. Like, it's kind of a dark place, and I don't know if I really like that. I like more brighter places in this game. That's why I think Liyue is my favorite region. What is you guys' favorite region in this game? I mean, I do like the dark places, like, and what's it called? Enkonomiya. I like it because I think artistically it's a very beautiful place and the music is very beautiful, but the thing is that when I'm in that region, I get such a weird mood, you know, and I don't like that. Like, I like to feel good, so that's why I like the brighter places a bit more. But yeah, I saw some gameplay of not Krai, and I think the area is so cool. But like I said, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but all I can say is that it looks really good and that it fits really well with the game. And I think personally I'm gonna enjoy it more than Notlan. I don't know, I've said this multiple times on my channel, but I wasn't a huge fan of Notlan. I just feel like it doesn't really fit in as well with the game. Specifically the characters and the mechanics of them. So I'm kind of happy that we're moving back towards like more typical Genshin, you know. But I think it's also kind of nice that they also have already given us like pretty much all of the new 5 stars so that you can plan ahead a little bit and that you know like who to save for, because if you don't know who's coming, then it's really hard to save. But I think, I don't know, let me know if you disagree, but I think that HoYoverse is more in tune with their audience nowadays. I remember when I first started playing the game, it felt like MiHoYo at the time. It was MiHoYo back then. I felt like they weren't really listening to their player base, and that caused a lot of drama and problems. And then especially around the anniversary, the first anniversary, people expected a lot from MiHoYo, because I feel like normally for gacha games they take the anniversary quite seriously and they really want to thank their players during it. And then for Genshin Impact, we barely got anything. I think there was like a login event, and that was everything. And then the whole player base was kind of fed up with everything, and then, you know, I think what they did back then is that they would go to the Play Store and the App Store and leave bad reviews on other apps to kind of ruin Genshin's reputation in a way. And then MiHoYo did some damage control. They gave us like see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I think this one was really difficult. And I think I finished this one on the second or something. Or is that another one? I don't know. I don't know. I have Ayaka, but I never really use her. That kind of is annoying. I should use her more because I do like her, but I just forget she exists for some reason. Yeah, so here I was stressing out. But I think, I don't know if it was this one, there's another challenge I think that I finished on the second. But yeah, I really have to lock in, and try to get all of the rewards, even like the daily login on the HoYoverse app, because you can get a few Primogems if you do it every day. I think every other day you get 20 Primogems from that, so I have to do all of it because there's just so many characters that I want. And I'm still waiting for Chiori's return. I don't know if she will return anytime soon. I don't really see it happening. I don't think she's like a very popular character, but she's everything to me. Everything to me. But yeah, I have been spending most of my resin recently on upgrading characters, you know, ascension levels, and right now, today, I realized that I almost finished getting every character that I want to play to level 80. So now I can focus on talents. But I like boss fights most because I feel like domains are kind of boring and very repetitive. And that's why I like boss fights, but I'm almost done with them, you know, until I get a new character. Got an achievement, so I had to use a bow character that I never use. I never use bow characters, but I do have my Yoimiya that I really love. But she's not built. I do eventually want to build her, but yeah, I just don't use bow characters, so she's like a little bit on the bottom of my list so far. I almost use her every day since she came out. I love her so much. I love her. I just realized I haven't used Eula in a hot minute. She was my main for so long. But now I have built more characters, so I can use different teams, and I don't have to always use Eula. There is some noise outside. I think the garbage can is here to pick up the garbage. So I'm sorry if that's annoying. I also find it annoying. But yeah, for my next video, I will be less on a time crunch, so then I can film it during a time that it's actually quiet. But I really just had to get this video done today, so I'm sorry. I was so confused because I didn't get the chest, but it was because of this guy. And then here it was pretty hard for me to climb up this thing, so that's why you see else can